What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be watching a video by Bansley. This was actually 4 years old, but this video is going to go over the differences between the version of Fortnite we are used to and the Chinese version of the game, because it's actually very different in many ways. And if you guys haven't been around to hear this discussed before, I think it's pretty interesting. I haven't seen this video, but I think I've seen some of these things talked about in other videos. His video and channel will be linked down in the description below. And let's get right into it.
Make sure to like and subscribe in 4.9 seconds or you'll have bad luck for a week. Fortnite is an international game that's played in many different countries. But on the other hand, the Chinese version of Fortnite is almost a whole different game. So here we have 10 things different in Fortnite China. Before we get into the video, if you want to be gifted your favorite skin, make sure you like the video, subscribe with notifications on, and comment your epic ID. Number 10. Skins getting banned. In the Chinese version of Fortnite, you might not have known that skins such as the Skull Trooper, Skull Ranger, Oro, Ghost Rider, Yule Trooper, and any other skin with a skull in it has been removed from the game. Then I know some of you guys might be thinking to yourself, why these skins don't exist in Fortnite China? And the reason for that is that every skin with a skull has been banned because skulls represent bad luck in China. So,
oh, I didn't know that. I knew they were banned. I didn't know that was the reason why. I just thought like skulls were like not allowed to be displayed there or something. Or like it was more offensive.
Any skin with a skull will always be filtered out or even removed from the game, and some Chinese players might not even know of the Skull Trooper or any skins mentioned above. But it was rumored to be a skin called the Zebra Trooper.
I wonder if that's why they changed the kill icon, because it used to be a skull, I'm pretty sure.
It was supposed to be the Chinese version of the Skull Trooper, and unfortunately it was false, and the Hollowhead outfit replaced it. Then they even took this law so seriously that they replaced the Skull Trooper on the Season S teaser picture with a robot's head. And they did the same on the last stop loading screen and replaced the Skull Trooper with the Raven skin. Number 9.
What the? So yeah, this is a loading screen. This loading screen is actually perfect. So this, I think, I don't know if you got this for going to the end of Chapter 1 event, but it was like foreshadowing the end of Chapter 1. Like all the skins were saying goodbye to the Battle Pass. But it's supposed to be Skull Trooper here.
The Skull Trooper with the Raven skin. Number 9. Free V-Bucks. Although Fortnite China doesn't get to have fire skins like the Skull Trooper and Skull Ranger, at least they get free V-Bucks. This happens because microtransaction laws are different in China, and since they have different laws, I guess Fortnite decided to give them free rewards and V-Bucks. Then some of you guys might be thinking of how cool this is, but wait and hear how simple it is to get free V-Bucks for Chinese Fortnite players. Instead of them doing challenges and receiving regular XP, they receive XP and V-Bucks from completing challenges. You can earn up to 400 V-Bucks just for hiding in a haystack or even catching a fish.
I wonder if you can still buy V-Bucks though. I feel like this would just make skins not matter as much. I mean, they already don't matter very much, but like, I feel like people would care less about the skins if they were free.
It's legit that simple. And this would be a pretty cool feature that Fortnite could add all over the game, because having to buy V-Bucks for every item you want does get annoying over time. Number 8. Storm Shieldbar. This is probably one of the most unique features in Fortnite China that no one else has or probably even heard about. Unlike the regular storm in Fortnite that you can run and heal in, it's completely different in China. Once you're in a storm in Fortnite China, the storm starts removing power from your Storm Shieldbar. Then once the bar hits 0, it just kills you and it's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, that's interesting. So, I mean, we kind of have this in the game now with Storm Surge, but you have to be, or not Storm Surge, sorry. What is it called? Storm Sickness. We kind of have this. If you're in the storm too much, you eventually just die, even if you're trying to out-heal it. But this is from the moment the game starts, you just have a time allotment you're allowed to exist in storm, but it doesn't actually damage your health. That's actually very interesting. I wonder how that would play. I thought this was going to be that you just have like a separate shield that protects you from the storm, and then once it starts going down, then you start taking real damage. And I was going to say that that would be an interesting item to add to the game in some way. But yeah, this is definitely different, and it's one of those things that's just bizarre. Because like the first two changes, okay, skulls are seen differently in China, so they're not in the game. The laws are different in China, so V-Bucks kind of work differently. But like, I wonder why this is a thing.
Don't even have the chance to get rebooted. But once you're out of the storm, the bar instantly goes back to its regular stat.
Okay, so it's not even a time allotment. It's just how long you can be in the storm before you die, and then it comes back.
That is. Then with Fortnite making a whole different bar for storm damage,
I would not like that.
Sadly, when you're in the storm taking damage, you can't even heal. You don't have the option to use med kits, bandages, chug splashes, or anything that will grant you health. and this is due to the bar going down, not your regular health bar. Thankfully, Fortnite only kept this feature in China and didn't make it international.
Yeah, I would not like that. I feel like if you would just be able to be in the storm for so long, and then if you leave, it comes back. Like, I don't know. I don't like that at all.
Because if they
I feel like the storm really like pushes the pace in battle royales, and if people don't like, I wish the storm was more deadly and BR how it is now, and really like force people into zone more.
did, who knows how heated the pros would have been. Number 7, forced to take a break from playing the game. If you thought that the storm shield bar was weird,
I would not be able to put up with this.
wait till you hear this. As the Chinese version of Fortnite, you're forced to take a break from playing the game after 3 hours. Because if you've been playing for 3 hours, a weird message will pop up on your screen saying, you've been playing for 3 hours, SP rates have been dropped to 50%, challenges are disabled for your health, and you should take...
Oh, I guess I could do this. Mixer used to do this to my friend. My friend Maddie streamed on Mixer, and she would stream for like very long periods of time, like we both did at the time. And she would get like warnings from Mixer that are like, hey, you need to like go outside and stand up or something. Like it was crazy. She would get roasted.
Take a break immediately. Please also arrange your studies and learning time. The message pops up due to China having some extremely strict laws when it comes to gaming, as some see it as a heavy addiction. And while gaming is very fun for people, they added...
Wait, I can get less XP, that's fine. Fortnite kind of has this anyways. Isn't there like a creative XP cap? Or like how much XP you can get in creative a week or something, or a day?
To benefit a player's health, then on weekdays it's even worse because you're only allowed to play for 90 minutes on Mondays through Friday. But I mean, at least they get twice as much on the weekends. And then this
Legally enforced gaming restrictions. GG's.
is a feature that sadly keeps Chinese Fortnite players from reaching their max potential and getting extremely high levels.
On God, bro. Like, what are they doing with this time they're not playing Fortnite? They could be grinding and getting better, but instead they're forced to waste their time doing other activities. That's such a joke.
Because I do wonder if any China Fortnite player will ever reach a higher level than 220. Number 6, rare exclusive items and free items. If you didn't know, Fortnite China has exclusive items that are only available for
people wanted this to come to the game for so long. I think it maybe did at some point.
People playing Fortnite China. These items are the insignia and penguin backbling.
The penguin.
Also, they have 2 exclusive pickaxes as well. One is a giant arrow that you can point at people, and the other one is a mechanical arm. They also have a glider and control, and these items used to be available for players to get, but I guess that promotion ended over time. But these items listed are the rarest items in Fortnite that no one has ever seen in any other version of Fortnite other than the Chinese version. Because if you didn't...
This video is quite old though, so I don't know if this penguin has come out yet.
No, these items only appear in their Fortnite. Then some of you might be wondering how is that? Well, what you would have had to do to unlock these items was log into Fortnite China, which is extremely harder than it sounds. Because you would have had to create a WeGame account, and this is the Chinese company that created the Chinese Fortnite servers. And after you created an account, you would have had to have 9 medals. And medals are the website's currency you earn from playing games. And doing this would have granted you the penguin backbling. Number 5, altered cosmetics and items. As you know, any item with a skull is actually removed from Fortnite China, but what about Battle Pass items that have to be added into the game? Well, Fortnite changes the way the Battle Pass skins looks and creates another style of it without having a skull.
What?
Let's take a look at some of the skins.
Oh, this is funny. So Mystique has this like emote where she has the skull.
Items they alter. Starting, we have Mystique's backbling. That's a skull.
It's just a ball.
In the Chinese version of Fortnite, they just changed it from a skull and made it into a spear.
They phoned that one in.
Too good, but they have to follow these laws to avoid any legal problems with Fortnite or the Chinese law, which is very understandable. And that's not the only item they alter. Do you know Brutus Shadow Star is wearing a mask with a skull on it? Yep, they completely removed the mask and he's just wearing the default Brutus, but he's wearing...
Oh wait, normally he has a mask with a skull on it.
Black suit instead. They also did this with the shadow style of Jules.
Wait, that actually looks dope. I'm sad I didn't get the skin, by the way. The this version of Jules, the NA version, I quit playing started chapter 2 season 3, and so I didn't unlock regular Jules. I bought that battle pass, but I didn't play enough. But I really wish I had this version of Jules. She has like a white skull on this mask.
And the black heart skin.
I think the outfit might be different too.
4. No arena mode. If you didn't know, Fortnite China is the only place in the world that doesn't have arena mode. Because with China having play limits, as I mentioned above, I guess they decided not to add arena.
That's very interesting because China is very relevant in certain esports. Like, China is considered one of the best regions in League of Legends. I don't know about Valorant, but maybe. And then Dota as well, China is very relevant. So it's not like competitive gaming is just like illegal there. It's actually quite a large industry for certain games, but Fortnite has no arena mode there, I guess.
arena because there really wouldn't be enough time for the games to get finished. Because it really would be pointless for them to add arena in the game if you really don't get to experience
League of Legends matches can also be quite long, and I would assume Dota is the same way.
any in-games or moving zones. And with it taking at least 25 minutes and sometimes even longer in an arena game, that would take half of a player's playtime. But a pretty good solution they could add so Fortnite China can play arena is making the zones move in faster and allow the games to be 10 to 15 minutes, then increase the loot rate and make it way easier to farm material. Then arena isn't the only game mode that everyone else has that they don't, but because they don't have some limited time game modes that take very long to complete, and I wonder if they have every live event we get. Number 3, free wins. Another cool feature.
This one is crazy.
But not so cool thing.
So this very much surprised me because I'm very ignorant, but like I kind of picture like the participation trophy everybody wins crap to be like mostly a US thing, but in China the game gives you free wins. I remember seeing this a while ago.
And that Fortnite China has as well is free wins. This is another feature that probably has to do with them having limited playtime, because if you have the most eliminations in the lobby and you're performing very well, just dominating people on the battlefield, a message will pop up asking you if you would like to leave the match while getting.
So yeah, if you get too many kills, the game tries to kick you out by saying like, hey, you'll get a win for this, but just leave the match so somebody else can win. I wonder how many kills it is. But that's like wild to me.
The same experience for winning, but you don't have to agree with this message, and you could always choose to stay and keep dominating.
You can just keep
this
griefing.
message was probably added to either enforce breaks and follow the law, or give players a chance to win. And now that such a tryhard has left the match with their win, it leaves the less experienced players with an opportunity to pick them up a victory royale as well. But if you didn't know, after 20 minutes of each match, Fortnite China gives everyone in the lobby a free win. Everyone who can stay alive.
But yeah, also that. If the match goes to 20 minutes, everybody alive at that point just gets a win. So they try to get out the people getting kills, and then everybody remaining after a certain time just auto wins.
For 20 minutes, legit gets a free win. Number 2, Asian default skins. I know some of you guys have seen a picture of the Asian default skins before, but never got to use one. These skins only appear like that in the lobby, and once you're in
Oh, okay, so this is the Shadow Ops character on a default.
real game, they seem like the normal default skins that every international player gets. Number 1, limited on VBucks you can buy a month. As you know, Fortnite China has a system set up that allows players to unlock free VBucks from doing challenges, but it's not going to be enough at the end of the day for some players. And if it isn't, Chinese players are limited on how much money they can spend a month on microtransactions.
That's
Because
surprising.
China's current president has some pretty strange laws in his country, only allowing players to spend
I mean, that's probably for the better, but yeah.
between 28 through 57 renminbi a month on any microtransactions. And for you wondering what is renminbi, it's the Chinese currency, and it actually could make a lot of sense to some players or parents. And in case you didn't know, 57 renminbi is around $8 or euros. So you could only buy one 200 through 800 V-Buck item per month. But at least they did find a workaround that still allows Fortnite China players to get V-Bucks and still
They can buy Thor. This is a battle pass skin.
unlock some items. Let me know the crazy around that still allows.
Or no, they could buy the battle pass. Okay, because that's when this video is quite old. As I said, this was probably made around the time of Chapter 2, Season 4. But yeah, that is several ways Fortnite China is different from the version the rest of us have. The most surprising to me was definitely the free wins in the no arena, because my only knowledge of like gaming in China comes from like them being very relevant in certain esports. So like not having competitive and then also just giving people free wins was not what I expected at all. And then also the shield one is very different. Like it's just some of these changes like you can kind of understand, but this one is very bizarre to me. But let me know what you thought of this down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe if you like some more. Like I said, his channel will be linked down below. Thanks for watching.